Hey, YouTubers. So I'm in the garage again. Yes, the garage again on this Thursday afternoon right now. Yes, Thursday afternoon right now, 6/20, 2024. So anyway, yes, first day of summer. Yes, today is the first day of summer. Pretty damn cool. Pretty damn nice. Anyway, I'm at my parents' house again. Big ass parents like a big ass cigar. I'll be visiting my parents until Monday morning, most likely. Yeah, Monday morning because I'm going to the tobacco shop this weekend. Going to the big ass tobacco shop like a big ass cigar. Anyway, I'll be smoking a pipe right now. I'll be smoking some Sir Walter Raleigh pipe tobacco. Yep, some Sir Walter Raleigh pipe tobacco in my pipe. For the dickhead trolls who are wondering, yeah, the dickhead trolls who are wondering, the fucking dickhead trolls who are wondering, I'm smoking Sir Walter Raleigh pipe tobacco in my pipe. Nothing else, nothing funny. This is what it looks like. Anyway, yeah, pipe tobacco in my pipe. For the fucking dickhead trolls who are wondering, for the douchebag trolls who are wondering. Anyway, so I'm gonna fire this bad boy up. It's a very hot day outside right now. Very, very hot day outside. It's in the 90s. It's miserable outside. I'm all sweaty and hot. All sweaty and hot. It's so, so hot outside right now. It's unbelievable. Miserable outside. We've had it as high as 100 degrees outside. I know people are laughing their asses off because they're in Florida or they're in Arizona where it's like 110. This is miserable weather outside. Anyway, this is part of the reason why I wouldn't want to live in Florida or I wouldn't want to live in Arizona. So anyway, here we go. Using the lighters to tamper. Using the lighters to tamper. It's fly city also in here. There's flies everywhere. Little house flies everywhere. Because the flies are attracted to our garbage cans, and they're also attracted to the bushes outside. The bushes, like the flower bushes outside. There we go. So yeah, we've had a miserable week. Yeah, we've had a miserable week. It's been in the 90s. Been absolutely miserable outside. I unfortunately had to work 2 days during the week, and that just really was really hard in general. I mean, I did it. I mean, I had to do it. It's my job. But man, oh man, it's hard. It's hard because, sweating my brains out in the lot, sweating my brains out. Thankfully, they have free water inside. But man, oh man, it's hard. Pushing those carts, those shopping carts, in the hot weather with the sun just beating down on you. It's very, very hard. You really have to have discipline. You really have to have discipline to do that for a couple hours. Because I'll tell you this, it will take the shit out of you. It will really, really, really wear you out. Again, this is part of the reason why I wouldn't want to live in like Florida. People say all the time, like smoking Essie, wouldn't you want to live in Florida? Tobacco prices are so low in Florida, tobacco taxes are so low in Florida. And like, no way in hell. Because Florida, this is what it's like, most of the year, unfortunately, in a lot of parts of Florida, it's very, very hot. Very, very hot and muggy. And also in Florida, they have all sorts of like nasty like insects, like bugs. I hear like most places have problems with cockroaches, yeah, pecker, whatever. So, no thank you. I would not want to live in Florida, even though tobacco prices are so much lower. So, I think I would enjoy visiting Florida for like a trip there, just to see what it's like down there, but not to live there. I don't think I would enjoy living down there. Because I think the climate combined with the bugs would just drive me insane, would drive me shit crazy. And like Arizona, no way in hell. Like Arizona, they have like in like springtime, it's like 85, 90 degrees, no way in hell. The only other place I can envision living really is like Vermont, or like New Hampshire, or Connecticut, or like, Rhode Island, that kind of stuff. And, people are like, don't you hate the snow? Don't you hate the cold weather? Don't you hate the winter weather? Well, thankfully, I don't have to drive in it because I don't drive myself. And I live in a Section 8 apartment, so I don't have to worry about shoveling, because the maintenance does the shoveling for us. So thankfully, I don't have to worry about shoveling the snow off my walkway, because maintenance does that for us. But yeah, no way in hell. I could never imagine living in a place like Florida or Arizona because it would be so hot. Now, to be fair, there are people who are the exact way around. I know people who are the exact way around, who would, hate the cold weather. Who hate the cold weather. Because a lot of people would rather be cold, would rather be hot than cold. I know a lot of people would rather, fry their ass off, sweating, than be freezing cold. But I hate the hot weather. And I've always grown up in New England. I've always grown up in New England. I've lived in this state. I've lived in this town my entire life. So I can't imagine living anywhere else. Like I said, the only place else I can imagine living is like Connecticut or Rhode Island, or Vermont or New Hampshire. Or maybe like Maine, like for example, Maine, or southern Canada, for example. Of course, southern Canada, then I'd be paying a lot more for tobacco. I'd be paying a hell of a lot more for tobacco. But I mean, I can't imagine living down south. I can't imagine being just sweating my brains out. I know most places down there have AC. Have central AC, but I mean, I just can't imagine it. Just muggy, muggy, muggy hot weather, miserable. Sweating like a goddamn pig. Sweating like a goddamn pig. Anyway, enjoy my pipe. Excuse me. So yeah, it's been a miserable week. Just been a miserable week. Just hot, hot weather. Anyway, have a nice day. Bye-bye.